Beamy, greater than 24. Walking into the apartment with quiet steps. Coat still on, dinner plans in my head. Thinking surprise would make him smile tonight. But then his voice drifts down the hallway. Soft, low, almost whispering into the phone. I miss you too, it's hard without you. My stomach drops, heart slams against my ribs. Those words always meant only for me. But he says them now, gentle, tender, secret. I freeze, keys clutched tight in my shaking hand. Each word slices sharper than the last one. I wish things were different, I really do. My knees nearly buckle under the weight. I step forward, needing to see for myself. Rage and heartbreak mixing too fast inside. Coat slips off my arm, hitting the floor hard. His voice still warm, still full of longing. For someone else on the other side of that line. The apartment spins, air thick and suffocating. My chest aches like it's splitting apart. I storm into the room, pulse racing fire. He whirls around, phone slipping from his ear. Eyes wide, face pale, like a thief caught red-handed. I scream, "Who were you saying that to?" My voice cracks, raw and jagged with betrayal. He stammers, "It's not what you think, I swear." The classic line that only fuels suspicion more. He shoves the phone into his pocket too quick. My hands shake, fury boiling over everything. "Don't lie, say it to my face." I yell sharp. His lips move, but no sound comes out first. Then finally, a weak answer. "My sister." I laugh bitter, the sound breaking like glass. "Your sister? You never say that even to me." His jaw tightens, fists clench at his sides. "You're here every day? She's alone, divorced." He says it like it should make sense somehow. But excuses sound cheap in the heavy silence. My heart screams that he's lying anyway. And the look in his eyes won't let me breathe. I stand frozen, arms crossed tight across my chest. His words echo, weak, flimsy, breaking apart inside me. "She needs me. I'm just trying to help her cope." I shake my head, bitter laugh spilling out fast. "Help? By saying you miss her more than me?" He winces, jaw tight, eyes darting to the floor. "That's not what I meant, you're twisting it." I snap back, voice raw. "Then say what you meant." The room crackles with tension, air sharp as glass. He steps closer, hands half raised in defense. "Please, just listen." I was comforting her, nothing more. His tone steady, but his eyes restless, shifty. I stare through him, searching for cracks, lies. My chest heaves, heart tearing itself apart. Comfort doesn't sound like love. I spit harsh. He flinches again, lips pressed thin, silent. That silence burns worse than any confession could. The walls close in, kitchen light too bright, cruel. My tears blur the edges of his shaking frame. Love feels like it's slipping from my grasp. Suddenly his phone buzzes again on the table. The sound rips through the air like a blade. We both turn, screen glowing bright in the dark. Name flashing bold across the glass, Emma Redheart. My blood runs cold, fury blazing in my chest. I point, voice breaking. "So that's your sister?" He lunges for the phone, snatching it quick. "I'll call her back later," he mutters shaky. His voice trembling, hands gripping the device. I laugh bitter, tears spilling hot down my face. "Don't you dare feed me lies again," I cry out. He stammers, "It's not what it looks like." But excuses taste hollow, bitter on my tongue. The buzzing silence after the ring cuts deep. His shoulders slump, guilt written all over him. I feel the ground vanish under my feet. My love twisted into doubt, breaking apart. Trust shattered with just one glowing name. And nothing he says can glue it back tonight. He drops onto the bed, head buried in hands. The phone clutched tight like it's his last defense. I stand by the door, chest heaving, fists clenched. "Emma, huh? That's your divorced sister too?" My voice drips with venom, shaking with rage. He groans, "You don't understand. Just hear me out." The words feel weaker every time he repeats them. I shout back. "Then explain. Tell me everything now." His eyes lift, red and broken, desperate for mercy. "If you don't trust me, I don't know what to do." The sentence slices through me, cruel and unfair, putting blame on me instead of his actions. I choke on a sob, voice trembling hard. Trust isn't given when you hide and lie. He reaches out, but I step back instantly. The space between us heavier than the truth itself. Silence fills the room, buzzing in my ears loud. The glow of his phone still burns in my mind. Every second drags, making me sick inside. My tears fall, mixing with the bitter anger. He finally mutters, voice hoarse, breaking apart. If you need proof, take the phone, call her. His trembling hand pushes it toward me slow. My breath catches, fear slicing through the fury. Do I want the truth, or just the comfort of lies? I grab it, screen lighting up again in my hand. But before I can press, the display goes black. Battery dead, silence swallowing the moment whole. I stare at the dark screen, hands trembling hard. It feels like fate mocking me, cruel and sharp. He whispers, see? Nothing to hide, I swear. But his words bounce hollow in the heavy air. I clutch the phone, torn between rage and grief. Truth hanging on the edge of one simple call. But now I'm stuck in the purgatory of doubt. Eyes burning, chest aching, legs ready to give out. I whisper, do I even want to know anymore? The silence that follows feels like the real answer. I sit on the edge of the bed shaking. The dead phone heavy, useless in my hands. His eyes locked on me, begging for belief. Please, you know me, you know my heart. The words fall flat, empty echoes in the room. I whisper, your heart's not the one I doubt. He stiffens, hurt flashing across his face quick. Then what do you want me to do? He pleads. I laugh bitter, voice breaking, just the truth. But the truth feels buried, locked away deep. His silence stretches, louder than any lie could. I slam the phone down, tears streaking hot. Do you love me, or do you love her? The question raw, spilling straight from my chest. He shoots up, eyes blazing. It's not like that. But anger mixed with fear twists his voice thin. And that tremor tells me more than words ever will. My hands cover my face, broken beyond repair. His shadow looms closer, but I can't let him touch me. 'Cause touch without trust is worse than distance. The night feels endless, time crawling painfully slow. He paces the room, muttering under his breath. Why won't you just believe me? Why not once? I choke out. 'Cause you gave me every reason not to. My voice harsh, slicing through the heavy air. He stops, face pale, lips parting with no reply. My tears fall harder, unstoppable, relentless. The silence between us filled with shattered pieces. He finally whispers, then maybe nothing I say matters. The words cut, hopeless, final, almost surrender. I feel the ground slipping under me again. Love twisting into something cruel and sharp. I scream back. Then why say it to her at all? He doesn't answer, just stares at the floor. The walls seem closer, air too thick to breathe. Every dream of us feels fragile, ready to break. I clutch my chest, torn between fight and flight. My mind screams to leave, my heart screams to stay. And I don't know which voice I can trust anymore. I stumble toward the doorway, needing distance. His voice chases me, raw and desperate. Wait. I stop, hand gripping the frame, back turned. Do you even realize what you've done to me? The words spill sharp, trembling with heartbreak. He steps closer, voice shaky. I never cheated. I spin around, eyes burning, tears blurring him. You don't need to cheat to break me. I snap. He flinches hard, guilt written deep in his face. The silence that follows feels like confession. I whisper, I gave you all my trust, all of me. He mutters, and I never wanted to lose that. But wanting and proving are not the same. The space between us feels like a canyon wide. I wrap my arms around myself, freezing inside. His hands twitch, like he wants to reach out. But even if he does, will it feel real anymore? The thought sickens me, weakens my knees. I lean against the wall, breathing uneven, shallow, wondering if love can survive cracks this deep. The phone charges on the nightstand slowly. The screen flickers back to life at last. We both stare, waiting, breath caught tight. A new message pops up, name clear as day. Emma. Call me when you can, I miss you too. My stomach twists, knees nearly giving out. I point, voice sharp. That's your sister, huh? His face drains of color, lips parting in panic. I can explain, he stammers, voice hollow. The words sound like nails on glass to me. I laugh bitter, tears spilling hot all over again. Explain? After she writes the same words back? He grabs the phone, clutching it like a shield. But every second of silence is another dagger. My chest caves in, breaking under the weight. I whisper, I don't even know who you are. The room spins, everything tilting into doubt. His eyes glisten, but he says nothing still, and that nothing feels like the loudest answer yet. I collapse onto the chair, body trembling hard. The message burns in my mind like fire. Every letter proof that trust has shattered. He kneels down, eyes desperate, voice low. Please, it's not what you think, I promise. I shove his hands away, shaking, furious. Stop saying that. It's all you ever say. His lips tremble, but no new words come out. The silence slices deeper than a confession. I cry. I believed you were different better. He swallows hard, guilt drowning his voice. I never wanted to hurt you, not once. But intent means nothing with lies between us. I cover my face, tears pouring relentless now. You said those words to me first, I whisper. He bows his head, shame painting his skin pale. The man I trusted feels like a stranger here. My hands clutch my knees, knuckles white. Love and pain ripping me apart from the inside. And I don't know if anything can heal this. His phone buzzes again, breaking the silence. We both stare, dread thick in the heavy air. Emma's name glowing bright, cruel reminder. He grabs it fast, holding it out toward me. Call her yourself, he says, voice shaking. My breath catches, heart hammering loud. The phone warm in my trembling hands. Truth dangling one touch away, sharp and final. I stare at the screen, pulse racing in my ears. If I call, everything ends, one way or another. If I don't, doubt will poison me forever. He whispers, please, I've got nothing to hide. But his eyes flicker, betraying fear underneath. I clench the phone tight, torn in half. Tears blur the name, but it still glows strong. My lips quiver, words stuck in my throat. Do I press, or do I let it slip away? Either choice feels like a wound I can't escape. My thumb hovers above the glowing screen. His eyes locked on me, wide, pleading, afraid. The weight of the choice pressing on my chest. If I press call, the truth comes crashing down. If I don't, I'm stuck drowning in suspicion. I whisper, why should I be the one to prove it? He shakes his head, voice breaking. Because I can't. The honesty cuts worse than any excuse before. His weakness louder than all the lies combined. My tears blur the screen, face hot and burning. I slam the phone onto the nightstand hard. You should have never put me in this place. My voice cracks, trembling with rage and grief. He bows his head, shoulders sagging heavy. I didn't mean for this to happen, he mutters. But intent doesn't fix wounds this deep. I pace the room, chest tight, breath short. Trust feels like shattered glass under my feet. And each step cuts deeper into my heart. The silence now feels like the end of us. He stands slowly, taking one shaky step closer. His hands reach out, desperate, trembling. Please, don't let this destroy everything. I freeze, arms wrapped tight around myself. His words sound like begging, not love anymore. I choke out. Everything's already destroyed. His face twists in pain, eyes glossy with tears. But he still doesn't give me the proof I need. Just promises crumbling the second they're spoken. I shake my head, stepping back toward the door. The weight of leaving pressing down heavy. My love fights to pull me close to him. But my pride and pain drag me further away. He whispers, I love you one last time. But love feels hollow without the truth behind. I grip the doorknob, vision blurry with tears, wondering if walking out means freedom or regret. My heart splits as the silence seals the moment. I stand at the doorway, breath shallow, chest tight. He takes another step, fear carved on his face. Don't go. Please, we can fix this, he begs. His voice raw, shaking like the ground beneath us. I turn halfway, tears streaming, whispering low. Fixing starts with truth, not empty words. His lips part, but silence spills out again. And silence feels like the loudest betrayal yet. The phone on the nightstand buzzes once more. Emma's name glowing, mocking me in neon light. I point at it, voice breaking. There's your choice. He flinches, staring between me and the screen. Hands trembling, torn between the two worlds. My chest aches, waiting, praying he proves me wrong. But the seconds stretch, long, merciless, cruel. He mutters, it's not what it looks like again. And I laugh bitter, hollow, voice full of pain. You've said that too many times tonight. His eyes glisten, but he stays frozen in place. While my heart cracks wider with every second. I gripped the doorknob tighter, knuckles turning white. His voice soft, almost a whisper. I can explain. I turned back, tears blinding me, voice shaking. Then explain, damn it, before I walk away. He stares at me, lips trembling, no words forming. Silence choking, thick, filling the entire room. The phone keeps buzzing, echoing like a siren. His glance shifts, betraying where his heart leans. That tiny flicker enough to shatter me completely. I shake my head, laugh through bitter sobs. If I mattered, you wouldn't hesitate at all. My chest burns, body trembling, soul exhausted. I pull the door open, cold air rushing in. Behind me his voice cracks, breaking, desperate. Please, I'll prove it, just don't leave yet. I freeze, but don't turn, heart aching raw. My tears fall onto the floor, leaving tiny scars. Love feels like a ghost haunting the walls. And trust feels dead, buried in silence tonight. I step into the hallway, air colder, sharper. Behind me the phone still buzzing relentless. His silhouette frozen in the doorway's glow. Torn between me and the screen lighting up. My heart begs him to run after me fast. To grab my hand, to finally choose me. But the seconds tick, and nothing happens. His silence louder than all the words tonight. I whisper, goodbye, voice small, breaking apart. My feet heavy, dragging down the stairs slow. Each step echoing like a nail in the coffin. I clutch the railing, body trembling, soul numb. The phone finally stops, leaving eerie quiet. But it's too late, the damage carved too deep. I push through the door into the night air. The city buzzing outside, unaware of my pain. My chest hollow, heart shattered into pieces. Tears sting, blurring the streetlights into ghosts. And I wonder if trust can ever be rebuilt, or if some wounds just bleed forever unseen. Back upstairs, he sits with the phone in hand. Screen glowing faint with her name again. He doesn't answer, but doesn't chase me either. Just stares, torn, broken, paralyzed by fear. I wander the streets, coat pulled tight around me. Every corner feels lonelier than the last. His voice still echoing. I miss you too. But now I know those words weren't just mine. My chest aches with the weight of betrayal. Love feels like glass shattered under my feet. I pause beneath a flickering streetlight, gasping, wondering if I should have pressed that call, wondering if truth would have hurt less than doubt. But doubt now lingers, permanent, unforgiving. Maybe I'll never know the real answer at all. The night stretches, endless, heavy, unkind. And I whisper to myself, voice cracked. Was it love, or just a lie with a softer name?